Hello my beautiful Capricorns, welcome back to Cardelian Moon. I'm Lisa, as many of you may well know. Before I get started, just a couple of things I'd like to go over with you. Joe and I have some spaces for personal readings now, so if you are interested in a personal reading, please look in the description box below and you will find our email address, and if you email us we'll send you all the details on readings and how they work, etc, etc. If it is a bit of an emergency, make sure you're following us on Instagram. We've just moved over to Instagram. Hadi, wait. Sorry, that's my dog. My friend, who's also my gardener, is doing stuff in the garden, and someone's being nosy. Come here, you. Yeah, go over to Instagram because we've just started an account on Instagram, and if it's an emergency then you can message us and one of us will get back to you as soon as we possibly can, and to see if we can give you any guidance, short reading, something along those lines. All right, my lovelies. Obviously bear in mind energies can go one way to the other, you guys know that, and cards aren't exactly gender specific, so if I say he, it might be she. Fit it how it fits to you. Take what resonates, what doesn't, ignore. Don't try and make it fit, that can make your life get a bit screwy. If you're new, welcome aboard. Pull up a chair, get comfy. Hopefully you'll like what you see. If you do, please hit that subscribe button or leave us a comment just saying hello. I do like reading the comments. I respond to the majority of them, or most of them, I think, or all of them. It depends, either Joe or I will. Okay, so this is going to be your love reading, Capricorn. In the pre-shuffle, I had a few cards jump out for you, and normally I would just tell you what they are and I would put them back in the pack and then we'd start again. But I felt compelled to leave them out this time. We are trying to find balance in a relationship or a home life or something like that. It's all very, very... Some of it's quite up in the air, and you've been putting a lot of work into this, and I think you are on your last legs. This is the last batch of energy I feel you can actually put into this situation. You are finding it hard to balance. It is becoming a bit of a juggling act. It could be a soulmate you're dealing with as well, or a twin flame, or you know, something along them lessons, because we all have slightly different versions of soulmates and twin flames. Yeah, some of you, like I said, have been working really hard on this. Here you are trying to juggle it, okay? You are trying to juggle and find the balance within this home life, this soulmate connection, something along them lines. You've been putting a lot of work into it, but you are, you know, this is a 9. This is almost completion. This is like, it's like you're doing one more try, and then I feel you could possibly be moving on. You could be dealing with fire energy. Oh, do you want that one? Okay. All right, I got it. Hello, darling. Hi. Yeah, and you're thinking of moving on now. Could be heading towards the air sign. Your air signs are Libra, Gemini and Aquarius. Okay, there's a truth coming your way, a new clarity, a new way of communicating, maybe articulating what it is you want or what you don't want in a relationship. It could very well be that you're trying to do that with this person, the person you're already dealing with, or the person that comes to mind when I say something like soulmate or twin flame. But I do feel, like I said, and I will reiterate this, that you've put in so much work, you're almost at the end of how much work you can probably put into it, and you are definitely thinking of moving on. And maybe with the moving on, a new truth will come to light, a truth or something that you weren't aware of. But obviously this sword energy is more mental energy. You could be dealing with Taurus. Maybe it's a Taurus you're thinking of moving on from. Maybe it's a Taurus you feel like telling a few home truths to. But also bear in mind, this is also the marriage card. This is also very, very traditional way of thinking. So, I mean, if you've got this next to this card, this is traditional family life. You know, like the man goes to work, the woman stays at home, raises the children, stuff like that. She does all the housework, you pay all the bills. That sort of thing. Okay, let's see what else we got for you going up to mid-April 2019. Let's see, my lovelies. some of you, also with this card, because this is also about cutting ties. Some of you could be cutting ties with the marriage. Sorry, just saying. Or cutting ties with a Taurus. A Taurian. Only you know. I'm just giving you the advice and what could possibly be going on. Because obviously, bear in mind, okay, I've got it. I have it. I got it. Yeah, I think some of you are feeling trapped in a marriage, or trapped in a living situation, or a relationship that you've been in for quite a long time. Because we're trapped with this one. And some of you are feeling trapped. I think some of you are unsure of how to escape it. I do feel you want to leave it. I do feel you've put in all you can, and you're on your last legs at working on this. And like I said, maybe some home truths need to be told. Again, though, this is also air energy. You could be feeling trapped by a Gemini, or a Libra, or an Aquarius. See what else we've got for you. What else do we have for our cat? Oh, okay. Okay, and you're feeling a bit on the defensive. Some of you may actually be feeling a little trapped and on the defensive, or unsure what to do regarding, because as you can see in this, she's blindfolded. So not only is she trapped in all her emotions and the things she's thinking about, she also can't really tell what's going on. And it could be making you feel a little defensive here. So I reckon you've either got a fire sign, a Taurian, or an air sign that either you're in a relationship with, you're thinking about. It might be that you're juggling two people here, or more than two people here. And you're trying to work out which way to go. You're trying to find maybe your truth, so you know what way to go and who it is you want. And it's got you on the defensive. One or two of them have you on the defensive. Cross watcher, if this is you, this could be your energies. I'm just saying. No? Okay. Let's see. Okay. Oh, okay. That's a lot. Do you want me to take them all? Okay. Some of you are definitely on the defensive with a fellow earth sign. There is going to be some more communication, but I think this more communication is going to bring it to an end, I'm afraid, guys. So your earth signs, as you know, are you, Taurus, and Virgo. Or these people could have them placements in their chart. But this is going to bring in some swift communication. And I feel, because we've got this here and this here, this is going to be very logical, mental communication. It might actually even be a little cutting. May even be a little cutting, guys. But we've got three major arcana here, and they're all about completions, moving on, and marriage, or like I said, a steady relationship. Maybe that some of you want to end what's going on with your earth sign to move towards a Gemini or a Libra or an Aquarius. But something within the home that you've been putting a lot of work into, you are on your last legs with it. It's all right, babe, don't worry. You are on your last legs with it. It's like one more try, and then that's it. Then you're done. Then you're done. Barley, leave her. Emma also has Barley when I go on holidays, so he loves her. It's pining, she's only gone to the bathroom. Alright, leave it alone. Get a couple more for you, Capricorn, see what else is going on for you up to mid-April. It's alright, Rupert, she'll be back in a minute. Okay, up to mid-April 2019. What else do we have for our Capricorns, please? What other messages do they need to know? Some of you might be dealing, like I said, you've got fire energy here, look. Quite a bit of fire energy here. Some of you could be dealing with a fire sign, okay? Your fire signs are, let me just make sure I put these back in the right order, which I'm not doing. your fire signs are Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. Leo. Or it could be you just decide to, like after this ending, you decide to throw yourself into a new project. Because fire signs are quite creative. I feel if you do move, you'll probably move quite quickly. You might glance back. You might glance back over your shoulder, just like, did I definitely do the right thing? Is that definitely the right thing? But yes, look, brand new earth beginning here. Like I said, earth energy, this is you. Brand new earth, brand new beginning financially, brand new beginning, a new stable beginning. Finding your feet again, planting your feet into a new project, new job, new career. I feel there's going to be a lot of changes for you in April, Capricorn. I'll just get one more for you, my lovelies. Barley, yellow. Wait, honey. Okay. Yeah, you're still not going to be 100% sure you've done the right thing. You're still not, and I want to get clarified for this last card actually from my other deck, because you've got the moon card, and the moon card is quite knowing, but it's also about secrets. It's also about, am I definitely going the right way? You know, and it's also quite an intuitive card. So I feel you'll know. I feel like there might be, you know, like in your heart, you might know it's the right thing, but your mind is like, have I actually done the right thing, or things like that. But I mean, it is, like I said, there is a new stable beginning here for you. You are going to come into your own power. You're going to be more, I think you're going to make the decision, but I think you are going to slightly doubt yourself. Either that, or there's a secret coming your way. Let me just get it clarified. Can we clarify this moon card for our Capricorns, please? This one? No? Okay. Well, be a little more specific, please, guides, for us. Clarify this moon card for our Capricorns, please. Clarify this moon card for our Capricorns. Ooh. No longer trapped. It's come out in reverse. Trapped in fit. This card and this card are the same, right? Okay, these mean the same. This is basically your Eight of Swords. You were trapped. The moon card is sitting underneath your trap card. I've asked for clarification. It's telling me you're no longer trapped. I think maybe whatever situation you're in, it may have become a habit, and sometimes breaking away from that habit. I mean, this could be, I won't lie to you, this could be a touch of depression, a touch of mental upset, mental worrying, you know, and it could be that once you stepped away from this, either this earth sign or possible fire sign, you know, you don't feel trapped anymore. It's possible, from the cards that I'm looking at, that there's been some sort of, I don't want to say emotional blackmail because I don't actually have any cups here, but I feel there's been some sort of maybe financial or sexual blackmail, if that makes sense. I hope you can understand what I mean by that. Give me one more, please, to clarify this moon card. Just one more. One more, please, guys, for our Capricorns. Yeah, move it. Definitely moving on. And more communication coming in. So you will be talking more with someone else. There's new communication because we got, look, two cards the same. Believe it or not, these are the same. We've got more communication coming in. I'm wondering now if you've misconstrued something someone has said. There's been some assumptions made here, and this has blown things out of proportion a bit with one of the people, possibly two. But I feel it's more with one of them, and I feel it's more with the air sign or the fire sign than the earth sign. Maybe there's been a lack of communication, or Maybe you've been speaking by text and the, you know, due to lack of grammar or something like that, things have been misconstrued. And people have made assumptions. Maybe people have second guessed you and you don't like it. Maybe you've second guessed them and they don't like it. Something along them lines. But I do see you breaking through. I do see you coming out of this trapped feeling, this not knowing what to do. I do see you moving on. I do see clear-cut communication. I do see secrets and honesty coming your way. Truths being revealed. So it's not all bad. Though something is very possibly ending, it's not all bad. Because, you know, you're going to know now. You're going to know. And though it may be tough, and it will bring a completion of some description with a relationship, I believe, or a moving on, or emotionally letting go of someone. I feel it's physically stepping away, though. I do feel it's physically stepping away. I think some of you may miss the passion of that relationship. Like, you know, like more the sexual side of it and the chemistry of that relationship, but not everything else that goes with it. It's not a complete package for you. And I'm not saying it wasn't. I'm not saying it wasn't. I'm saying it probably very, very much was. But it's not cutting it anymore. The cons are outweighing the pros. But like I said, you've got secrets coming to light, no longer feeling trapped, no more feeling bound. So you've got freedom, you've got a brand new stable beginning starting. Brand new stable beginning. And I do feel for some of you it could be a change in career or change in job as well. So quite a few changes, but nothing bad. Nothing bad at all. And you had 3 8s come out, and 3 8s mean good news in relationship, with a relationship. Good news with the relationship. So if you are balancing 2 people, though one may be coming to the end, the other, it sounds like the other is going to be good news. And like we have here, we have got the news card. News, truth, clarity coming your way. So there is good news. So if you have been balancing 2 people, or you're single and you've been trying to decide which way to go and you're not sure, that's going to come to light. You're going to know which way to go. You'll know. No longer trapped. No one wants to feel trapped anyway. No one really wants to be in a situation. Maybe the passion for the person trapped you. But, you know, that isn't always enough in a relationship, is it, Cappies? My lovelies. So, okay, so that is your love reading up to mid-April. Please feel free to share, comment. Like I said, subscribe if you're new. Thank you for joining us. To my continued subbies, my little lovelies, thank you for always being here. I should be trying to catch up with Joe soon so we can get the general readings out. And at some point today, I will be uploading the first half of the week readings for all signs. Okay, so keep your eyes out for them. All right, my lovelies, and I will catch up with you very, very soon. You take care. Bye.